My bad, wrong intro. Wrong show, corrupt, wrong show.
That shit happens, man. When you doing the most.
Hey, we being consistent again. We're getting back on the ball.
Niggas ain't getting no real money.
They ain't getting no money, fuck nigga.
Hoe ass nigga.
Hey, if you ain't getting the bag, then what the fuck you doing, nigga?
Fuck nigga. Pussy ass nigga.
All I know is on our end, nigga, we gon' get that money, nigga.
Rah.
Rah, fuck nigga. And if you ever size it, nigga, you can get a whole holla tip, nigga.
And I'm 50 grand short from a brand new Benz.
But guess what, nigga? We gon' go and stack it up anyways, bitch, nigga.
Nigga, put your mask on.
Nigga, put your mask on.
Nigga, get your cash on.
Man, nigga, my bag long.
Nigga, put your rag on.
Nigga, I keep that red flag.
2023.
Man, shout out to Stacks, but I think I gotta update my intro. It's so old.
Yeah, that intro been around. It still hits though.
It still hits, man. He says the hard ER word in that shit though, man. He's got to chill out with that. But he's black. He could do it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it ain't for us to say. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Why'd I even bring it up?
Right.
Hey, New Age plug. You did it again. You already know what it is. YouTube Streets was just live. Ronnie and DVS. That was a fabulous
Killed
live.
it.
It was. They killed it. I think they found their lane with this. You know, so. Just like the UPS robbery, all right, there's body cams all over YouTube, but it's a different thing when it goes viral. Like that UPS robbery went viral, right. And that one that they watched tonight is going viral today. So shout to Bonnie for recommending that. And I think it's a good
that thing's brand new. It came out like yesterday.
Yes, sir. It's pretty crazy. I think what's his name? XQC or whatever. He just reacted to it. The liberal dude, I forget his name, man.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny. I think he's funny as hell. Stephen Cali, salute. Everybody in the chat, salute. Topic tonight is the prison genre, the hypocrisy of the prison genre. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. First of all, I seen Flames was on Fact Stranger Fictions Live. Yeah. Now, me and Kurt were talking about this backstage. Let's talk about Viking mindset. So I will say this. I haven't done a full, thorough investigation on it, but I will say this. He does have the right name, and this is how he got the name. Let me explain this to everybody. So he was able to get his name through the LLC of Viking Mindset. Yep. So he took his name, put it into a Florida base, found out he's in Palm Beach County. So right now, it's looking like that paperwork is this is what I haven't did yet, right? Because once I go in there and do it, and I don't even know how I'm going to handle this because this is something serious. And Flames is on to something with this.
Yeah,
I think
so. That's kind of why I was asking about it, man, because I've seen him be wrong about things. I've seen him be right about things. And like, it seemed like he has some receipts on this, man.
Yeah. But that's what I was, what you said right there is what I was trying to tell people. Like, he's coming with some shit that is true. Now, I don't like him going at Jay Williams with no paperwork. And I seen and I seen Breaking Fetters. I'm going to still call him Breaking Fetters. That's his fucking channel name. I can't say the other name. Okay. Yeah. Breaking Fetters. Yeah. He took a shot at Jay Williams tonight. Did you hear that?
I did. I heard it. Yeah.
Okay. So what? This is the thing with that. Like, he's saying that Jay Williams has fake stories, right? Now, Jay Williams said on the last time he got locked up, he wrote down a lot of people in prison. When he was locked up, he was like a celebrity in that jail, in that prison. So he's gonna have people that come up to him and be like, "Hey, tell my story." Okay, that's one thing. But saying that someone has fake stories, that was fucking harsh.
He even said something like that over this last bid. He was like, hold on, let me go grab the notebook and tell me, you know what I mean? Talking about somebody telling him that story. But yeah, but they're not talking about that type stuff, man. Like, you know what I mean? New York said it about when he first came on. You know what I mean? He was telling Flames, like, look, I did the same thing when I first came on. I was going at Jay Williams, like you started going at Chad. And then New York said something about him telling other YouTubers stories. And so that's how it got Fetters into that too. So that's how it all came up. But they're talking about before he went on this last bid, man. Like, I mean, I know that's what was said before he went on this last bid. That's what people been saying for the last couple years. And I don't know, man. I don't know nothing
Let me
about
ask you something corrupt.
that.
But they're going at Flames, and I'm not on the best of terms with Flames. I don't have issues with them actually. I'm trying to get a clean slate with everybody, but other people don't want to drop shit and keep dragged on. So we're here now. But they were saying they were talking about Flames is calling the cop shit. But hasn't all them besides Jimbo? I don't think keep Jimbo out of it. Salute to Jimbo. Aren't they fucking didn't they call the feds and shit involved with Dub to come up? Like
Yeah, yeah. Now I don't know who's called or who did what, but I know I've heard of Fed involvement, but I've heard that on both sides of that too. Like I've heard
yes.
that Dub said he was working with him. I've heard other people on the other side say that they was working with him. So I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what's what on all that, but yeah, that has been said.
Are you aware of in Midwest TV? Because he's fucking this guy keeps messaging me his pay stubs, right? We're not gonna post his pay stubs or none. He said he's balling out of control. He said that he could get me and you hire crew up for $100,000 right now, but
Uh-huh.
he's doing a dub to me right now. But Midwest TV, he crashed out the other night. Did you see it?
No. I did see somebody made a short or a shorter video about it. I think it
Aftermath.
yeah, Aftermath made one. I saw that, but that's all I saw of it, man. Hold on one second though. Facts, New York said no, Dope got the feds involved by himself. They knew all about him. He called them on us. I just told them the true story.
So, but okay, so they're cooperating though on their end back, right? So then they can't say
Well,
nothing
this
about Flames, right? That's
this
all
is
I was
where
saying.
everything starts getting fuzzy though, bro, because
Okay.
and Flames, what Flames was saying, because Alvin came up there and started asking Flames about why you telling your neighbors. And Flames was saying that the neighbors called the law on him. So whenever he started talking to the law, it doesn't count as snitching or talking or any of that because they called the law on him. You know what I mean? Now if you were a civilian, that I could see that. But being, this hardened criminal or whatever it is you're portraying, like you ain't supposed to say nothing.
Alan
Man,
Holman. Oh, go
that
ahead.
dude is a half-ass auxiliary officer, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He's making up shit.
Hey, Alan
He's
Holman
making up
though.
shit as it
Hey,
goes along, man.
Alan Holman. I will say this, and I want Flames needs to know this. Alan Holman will pull up. Now he did get one L with Diddy, which some people say it wasn't too L, but majority of people say it's an L. You know what I mean?
He
We
still
seen it.
went out there though. Shout out to
Yeah, he
Alan,
went
he
out.
man.
He
did.
pulls
He
up.
did show up. Yeah,
He pulls up, and some people might say they pull up, but they don't pull up like Allen's pulled up. He's pulled up. People didn't box him at one point. One time he was in the ring, and with the whole Dean and Big Sid. Big Sid still cracks me up being in that. Dude, Big Sid, fuck, he was scared of Allen. Shout out to Big Sid though. I know he's you know what I mean. But anyways, no, Alan Holman pulls up. So that's what I was trying to tell Flames, you know what I'm saying? They can't say that shit about Alan Holman with the like ratting and stuff like that, right? They can't say that.
no, I mean, no, there's
They can
nothing
say
proven
stolen
that.
they can say stolen valor, but they would have to,
Which brings up a whole nother topic. Which one's worse,
What do you mean?
that's
Which one's worse?
that's a good topic.
stolen valor or snitching?
Both of them are horrible, man.
Yeah.
I think snitching is worse though, but stolen valor is up there too, man. That's
but
hardcore.
stolen valor could be done by anyone. To do snitching, technically, you have to be in the street, right?
In the eyes of a civilian, I think stolen valor would be worse.
I think so, yeah. And I mean, there's
But
more.
this is the hard part. How do you prove that?
Prison valor too, man. There's a lot of dudes out here claiming
that's
valor for prison shit.
about too, bro.
They don't have it, bro.
Because I heard homeboy calling stolen valor on prison stuff, and I never knew that there was valor to go into prison.
Yeah, listen, man, I try to explain this to a lot of people, man. The military and prison have a lot of similarities, man. It's just on two different spectrums. but everything is almost the same.
I
It's
don't like that
fucking weird.
comparison because
No, because
one if their homie falls, they're the army's picking them up and they're taking the body and they're bringing it back overseas. They're protecting the body. Prison shit. When y'all talk about prison, and then let's for example, not even prison. Let's talk about the YFN Lucci situation where his homie gets killed in the car. And he just kicks him out the car. Don't compare. You can't
well,
compare prison
and
to the.
So,
You can't,
also
so
bro.
you're
like
taking this,
It's
and I said
disrespectful. It's very
it's not.
disrespectful. If
It's
your
well,
really
dad was a
not.
merchant marine, bro, you
okay,
should watch your mouth.
then let's put it
Listen,
like
man.
this. If you don't like it, if you don't like it in that form, let's put it like this. In the military, the best way you getting out, honorable discharge. Prison, if you've been
Honorable
there for real,
discharge, a good time, bro.
it's
Debriefing.
you're getting out
No,
on
no degree,
parole, bro. Now you show up to a job and you say, "Hey, I just got out the military."
Yes, that's why I said it's very
So,
different. It's
or
on two
I
different
just got out
spectrums,
of
but it's
prison.
almost
You
the same.
good. Like that's a big difference.
So so
Yeah.
there's a lot when it comes to, like I
You
said, the
you're
military
saying like
aspect.
structurally.
Of course, the system, bro, the program. The program it's the same, but it's
Mike D
different.
agrees with you.
Of course he does. You ain't got no fucking other. It's
Well,
a fact, bro. I'm not
if you look
saying
at
shit that sound cute, bro. I'm saying shit that's factual.
if you look
I'm
at a
telling
lot
you,
of the
somebody
boys'
who's done the real
homes,
time. Well, that too. That's a
they
whole nother
they run
situation.
that military shit. Yeah.
But prison and the military are very similar. It's scary how similar they really are. But those who only been in the service and those who've been to prison would know. And a lot of the times, the two don't come together to really have a discussion and be like, "Yo, listen, you could have been in my situation, and I could have been in your situation." And just the way the cards fell, or with the opportunities that were provided to that particular lineage of family, or whatever you want to call it. But it's the same thing. Dudes going to the military, dudes going to gangs.
It's the same type thing in structure, but like what Plug was saying, like bro, there's no honor amongst thieves, but in the military, you're a unit.
And I'm not saying, so hold on. I'm not saying
So, I mean,
the
that
valor
comes
is the
down to the
same, right? I'm not
character of the
saying the
people
valor is the same.
in.
What I'm saying is there is a prison valor and there's a military valor. They're on two different spectrums, right? So it's like
I don't know, bro. I don't give value to prison service.
What about paperwork valor, DBS?
Are you coming up with shit just to come up with shit? Listen, all this, bro, New York shit, that paperwork shit is like not.
I can't say your prison valor because I've seen your transfers. Remember, y'all, Zebby brought that one, and I think New York has a lot of shit shut down now. It's not the same, but when Zebby was on here, he brought up that you were just like Gangish. We were calling you the Hamburglar because he had a DR of you stealing fucking damn a pound of fucking
A
ground
lot of
beef.
people probably got
No,
that
it's
shit
actually,
though, bro.
it was actually 10 pounds of ground meat. I was working the mess hall. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have any letters coming in. I had no visits. I was just got in the mess hall. I was making like 18 cents an hour, which was a lot more than what I was doing before when I was in school and trade. So, I'm feeling myself. I can get my hands on shit. I made a deal. Boom, let me get that. Took it. And I try to get back to the unit. Unfortunately, I pulled over on the side. They searched my net bag. Fucking 10 fucking pounds of raw meat in here.
Hey,
they thought I chopped somebody up. They were like, "Yo, where's the rest of the body at?"
I
Like,
just
I just got out the mess hall, man.
I just cooked 3 pounds of ground beef tonight, bro. And you know what I mean? That's not even a third of what you was carrying, bro. That's a lot of burger, bro.
Yeah, not 10 pounds, bro. If you're gonna do it, let's do it all. So I was in Fishkill, a cooking facility, so I already had it gone before I even got it. You know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
I already knew it's not something that would have set in the cooler or nothing like that. It was going same day. But unfortunately, they got me and they sent me to the box.
Hey, going back to something we was just talking about, man. I said I don't give value to prison terms, right? But I do give value for reformed after those terms.
Yeah, so there's a I get what you're saying, but somebody who's been in prison and really went through the fire and been through the shit and been through the the fucked up scenarios that you got to go through, and then you got somebody that's pretending or saying they went through it. That shit takes a lot because it's like
There needs to
really
be a
been through the
different
shit, and it means
term.
you can come out of here, and anybody who's been through it and know somebody that's talking this, if they're talking bullshit, they're gonna be like, yo, that's bullshit.
No, I understand that part, bro. It's the term that gets me, I think, because I hear people say stolen valor, but talking about prison, that shit just kind of, I don't know. Like,
Let me switch this a little bit, going into more of the prison genre. We'll come back to the stolen valor conversation when it comes to prison, but the prison genre and the people that's in it, everybody in that dub community, you're in it. You're in it. And you have a risk. You at one point are the reason why the prison genre is where it is right now. Like everything that happened led up to where we're at right now. And Flames Trotter shouldn't be, dude. Flames Trotter is literally like y'all's reflection. Like it's literally what the dub community made. It's like, because look, when he comes to the live, you have people like Mario. Mario's one of my loyal, like real loyal supporter.
yeah,
He likes when I'm not talking about the true crime women. They hate him. All the true crime women, they hate Flame Trotters. It doesn't go to them. But like the
well,
guys in the prison genre, they like the entertainment aspect, because
yeah.
the dub shit's not entertaining no more, guys. You guys are just a monotone, talk about the same shit over and over again. Dude, when Flames came in Facts Live tonight, that's probably the best live he's had and since when, or when
Yeah, he's
Dub
got
was
no.
up
I
there.
watched his numbers. He's at like
Yeah.
400. And I'm like,
He,
oh shit,
he
that's
said it
good.
was the most consecutive viewers in there at one time tonight.
Yeah, and it's because of Flames Trotter, bro. And I'm being non-biased, and the reason is because he brings this element to the prison genre that's like the entertainment aspect that we never had. So you guys got to remember when because I'm a viewer first. When the prison genre started, we had 1090 Jake and Pino. I'm not talking about the first phase with after prison show where it was boring, but when the entertainment, when No Jumper put the prison genre on, it was Pino and 1090 Jake, and it was drama every day, drama with K Frog, drama every day, drama with Milk 74. And then you didn't have nothing, and then you have a lot of people on. And he has a point with the paperwork shit, bro. He has a point with dudes having to be uh if they're coming on here telling a story, they should provide the facts with the story.
Okay. But if you got to go looking for somebody's paperwork, bro, you shouldn't say anything until you know you got exactly what it's.
100%, he does it all wrong. No, listen, he comes and he's messed up he's messed up a lot. But he also,
Wait,
like this Viking mindset shit I'm gonna look into, which we know that name is he definitely has the right name. So I'm not gonna, and he's not gonna get, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be fair all the way around, even with LARPs, even with ops, everybody. That's what I've always tried to do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And sometimes it does. Sometimes it gets personal. Once my kid they get my kids involved and shit, then I get fucking real personal. But and I even let that shit go. Like I'll even like you know what I'm saying. Years go by, I'm like, fuck it, dude. There's nothing you could do on the internet to these people, bro. But go ahead.
Uh, yeah. Um, I don't know, bro. People, there's always gonna be somebody doing something, man. You know what I
They,
mean? So when the sooner you get comfortable with that, the sooner you're gonna be able to play this YouTube shit.
I just want to say Plug's been doing this documentary shit way before 50. I just want to say that.
Oh yeah, I know. They always say like, man, 50 needs to get a hold of that man. And then okay, so another thing too, I see people talking about, oh, making a documentary. I mean, listen, man, don't flatter yourself. You would have to have like a legit like story. And if you're not a prison YouTuber, I don't know why the fuck you would even be worried. You would have to have like something legit, like a legit story where like the content is there.
That other
Like
folks don't have.
you don't have $1 million story. There's people that have $1 million stories that documentaries could be made on them. Yes, 100%. It dubbed to come up, maybe he has a $250,000 story. I don't fucking know, but he has at least a somewhat of a story where you can go
It's at
through
least
and get
worth
the lies and
10K.
shit. And
So you know
there's
what I
you
noticed with
can't
the
get it from him
algorithm,
though.
bro?
You would have to do your own research on dub shit. But go ahead.
I've noticed with the algorithm, it doesn't matter what you're saying. It could be lies, it could be fucking crazy narrative, it could be whatever. As long as you got the viewers jumping and you got shit stirred up and shit's buzzing, later on, I guess you can repair all that because listen, this dude has lied. He's created false narratives. He's created false charges. giving ultimatums like he's somebody that should be giving ultimatums. Like that's it's controversial now. It's a stir up, right?
It reminds me of point and shoot in a weird way.
But how long is that gonna last for? How long is this dude gonna be able to keep this up? This tempo's got to be up on him all the time. Like he set a bar now. You can't go below the bar. But a lot of this shit is lies, man. This is fucking bullshit. Like when he started talking about craziness and allegations and yo, listen, I I don't get it, man. I don't even understand how he's still here, but it's another story.
Well, it's just so crazy nowadays, man. Like, ain't nothing like it used to be. You know what I mean? Like, we getting old saying shit like that, but everything's so different, man.
I just really want to touch on something. I'm not even going to beat around the bush, man.
All right.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Well, I was just about to bring up the hypocrisy because I even told you on YouTube Streets, I was like, I wouldn't even bring, like, you don't want to go back and forth with Flames. Just don't bring it up, man. Let's just keep moving on, make some good content. And then 10 seconds into the fucking live stream, you already brought him up, and then you brought him up 4 other fucking times. We could have did a drinking game on this shit.
No, we could have, but you know what? It's that goes back to the controversy of you can do whatever you want and say whatever you want, and then move on like it never happened. Because nothing's being done about that. He's asking for paperwork, but he's throwing false fucking narratives and false charges on whoever he can just to get a like and a share. That's pretty scary. It just goes to show that you can come here and start talking crazy shit. I could start talking crazy.
Well,
to be fair, the smaller, besides Death, because Death, he definitely got wrong on that name or whatever. But besides Death, the other 3 people in the big guys like Viking, JD, Chad Marks, he's been right about. Now the smaller channels like even Jimbo shit, I don't even know the whole situation with Jimbo shit. But if it was arrest or whatever, right? He got him off of like something Jimbo said or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whatever, right? But the ones that matter, I don't know. I think it's a little. I think this is. I don't know, bro. I would pay attention to what he's doing.
This dude called me a pedophile, bro.
If you think about
did
it,
he apologize for that? No,
I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck if he got on his knees and he begged me to fucking forgive him.
Yeah,
bro.
he talked about Zebby's kids too. He did a lot of fucked up shit.
Think about this, bro.
So is Dub though too, though.
That's what I was about to say, bro. Like you was just relating this stuff to the whole Dub and all that. Bro, isn't that what really got things going crazy over there by people putting false jackets on other people and saying they were exactly what DVS just said?
And they started doing it to Dub too, though, right?
And then it just all got crazy. Like, I mean, I wasn't here when it started. Like, I showed up later. Like,
I think this YouTube shit is
we jumped Dub in, bro. We jumped him in. You know, he got DP'd like 5 times, but he got jumped in. Go ahead.
I think this YouTube shit is sweet, right? It's cute. It's something to do. It's entertaining. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Like that right there, like that takes things to a whole new level, man. That's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Just to say shit. That's just like, whoa.
Well, yeah. To me, like coming out with black and white proof on somebody about something, that's one thing. But whenever you come out just saying a lot of things that don't line up, man, that gives me reason to pause.
Yeah, I would never call anybody that unless I had.
Would that make, like, if you was calling somebody that, bro?
Proof, like I'm talking about like a
but if you was calling somebody that shit
white
without the proof, I would be looking at you kind of like, huh?
But yeah, that's weird because it's like, how is it that you're so quick to project that? Because it is a tactic. If you did hear that shit makes somebody's ears go up like, oh shit, whoa, what the fuck is this? And then it kind of takes the attention off of whoever's saying it, which I feel is the tactic at hand. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of red flags when it comes to this kid. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So the dog, man, I feel bad for that dog, man. Out of all the things that's taking place over there and the yelling and screaming and all that, I think the dog is getting the worst treatment of all.
I was laughing my ass off tonight, man. I was watching Flames Trotter over there in New York. And at one point, Flames Trotter was talking about how his son had been sick and on the couch. So, and now Flames Trotter was drunk, bro. Like, and he said that So his son had been
That's right.
listening to
He's
him
an
for
alcoholic, right? That's
the
right.
last
That's how he
5
got that whole
days.
situation.
He said his son been laying on the couch listening to him yell on this joint for the last 5 days. And like
That's
I thought
wild.
about it, man, and like everybody, I remember cats giving Dub a hard time because he would be in his kitchen hollering and yelling, banging on the table on this shit, right? And like nobody said nothing about it though.
Yeah,
Like
now I don't know, man. I think people think it's so entertainment that they're willing to see it play out and see what it is that he's gonna give ammunition for because yo, I I don't know, man. A lot of the stuff that's taking place is like for what? Like what are you trying to like what are you trying to show? Like because if you're up here yelling and screaming and talking all this jail shit in front of your kids, yeah, I come in my room, I close my door, my kids don't hear none of this shit, bro. So for you to be saying this in front of your children, right? What are
yeah,
you teaching them? And the
yeah,
shit you
yeah.
saying is not positive shit. It's not something that's elevated. It's not something that's gonna be, yo, I can elevate myself and evolve. Nah, you're just spitting straight ignorant dumb shit, and you just sound fucking retarded.
The last two comments that Smokey has put, bro, like I damn near could have wrote them.
Are you Smokey?
So anyway, man, this shit.
I love it. Hey, that's how you do it. You could teach a lot of rappers that going Vlad that right there. No, but for real, okay, so with Flames, right? I think that overall, I think it's part of the persona and character that like he's playing. It's kind of like, now hear me out on this. It's kind of like a version of Charleston White,
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but the white
It is.
version, but
It
the
is the
white
white version,
version.
the GD white version, and
Come
yeah.
on,
But
man.
no, you don't know what are you saying, Kuro? What are you saying?
I ain't saying nothing yet, but go ahead.
Because okay, not in the same viewpoint, but the same what do you call shock value, right? Like boom, he comes in, but it's just like there's no filter. You don't really know what the fuck's gonna, and that's what like Mario and some people in the chat. I know a lot of people are clowning him right now, whatever, but some people like that shit where it's like not this like scripted shit. Like people doing like not saying no names or anybody, but when they do panels on dub and shit, it seems like it's like I don't know, some watered down shit, bro. Like Flames
You
is
know,
just coming out of fucking nowhere, and he's fucking, but the fall shit's got to go. He's got to just be more. He's got to do better on that part.
one thing about Charleston White, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that people know who Charleston White is.
Well, he
So
started out doing some wild shit like this
that should be
almost.
working for him. But I mean, like I ain't saying that dude couldn't do something like that. Like, and he's got a good little start going, really, bro. He does.
Listen,
But
man, I'm pretty sure he's gonna relapse something fierce. Right? I hate to say it, but
he,
he's on a downhill roller coaster, and there's no coming up after this because it seems like from I guess 2023 or whatever since he's been telling on people and getting belligerent drunk, he can't hold his liquor, man. And it seems like he tries to, hold out for a little bit, but I guess this shit has gotten up and down and he's feeling himself and he needs a little bit of a sauce to throw on whatever it is that he's doing. And that's the liquor, man. But you do too much of that shit's gonna catch up with you and you're gonna be fucked up.
yeah.
I dropped the link
Here's
in the
the
chat. Go ahead.
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, bro. Charleston White, I believe, is playing to a form of character. Like there's a dude underneath that Charleston White face, right? Like, and I believe that dude behind there has some wisdom. Like I mean, the moves he makes, bro. Like people be questioning them, but they're smart moves sometimes, even when it makes him look ridiculous. Like, I mean, the dude knows what he's doing. Flames Trotter, I think Flames Trotter is getting on here being who he is. I don't think Flames Trotter playing the character.
No, that's who he is.
And I don't think Flames Trotter is nearly as calculated as a Charleston White.
he is kind of all over. The ADHD does kick in. Like when he was even covering me, he was on a full blown live, making shit up, bro.
They're
He was.
bo- they're they're both in a way stubborn. Like they have to, and they're not
No
internet
doubt.
people. They're not internet people that's on the internet. You know what I mean? And um, I don't know. I just think that the shock value part, right? Like he's gonna he's gonna come on here and say some shit
But
that, you know,
he
good.
needs to get somebody like
What can he say? He's gonna
somebody
do
to
that.
really react. Like he needs somebody of stature to really react. A a whack
Oh, you know what I
100
seen him at?
stitches parking
He's
lot
an
moment.
ankle
He needs
biter,
a
bro.
you
He's an
know what I
ankle
mean? Like,
biter. Ain't nobody. Hey, somebody get the fuck off my ankle, bro. Get out of here. I'm
because
pretty
look,
sure
bro,
that's what Dev did. Like, yo, Dev, like, yo, get
if
the
he
fuck
don't
off me.
if he don't get the shit going, like going, it it's gonna fall on deaf ears before long.
But it
You
is
know what I
falling
mean?
on deaf ears.
Well, he's still getting, you know what I mean? Like he's still getting a
He's
pickup
only
in what he's doing.
relevant to those who fucking think he's relevant, right? I mean, we're talking about
But
him
yeah,
now.
but
We're
that's
stating
all loose.
facts. We're not trying to do no fuck shit, create false narratives. We're talking about the facts of what it is that he's doing, and we're just breaking down his behavior pattern, which is everybody can see what it is, bro. It's just for whatever reason the algorithm is kicking his shit.
Are you ready to fight him with those words?
Well, it's kicking his shit because his numbers have been inflated over the last few weeks. Like his numbers have been getting booted since he came over here to the YouTube streets, bro. He got booted up. Now people are actually going to his channel checking for him. But this genre is only so big. Like if you really going to try to do something to a Charleston White level or anywhere near that, making any kind of bank off of what you're doing right here, like you got to have a signature moment soon.
Now this is Flame Trotters actually, and then I'm gonna let's just get this out the way. This is gonna help everybody, right? This is gonna help all the prison genre people, or people that are prison YouTubers in general. When he comes in your chat, because he's doing a this is an old new age plug tactic. I asked Jay Williams. This is how I got Jay Williams to respond to me, and I'll go make a video, dude. This is the same shit. So he asked Prison POV, I think you should break down your paperwork. Prison POV says, have you broke yours down yet? Boom. That's where Splinter fucked up. So you don't respond. It's real easy. If you don't
Yeah,
respond, he's a flame, bro. You're giving more gas to the flame. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I wouldn't piss on him if he was burning. I'll tell you that. Listen, man. I think that he's just a plant in some way, somewhere, somehow he's on some sort of somebody's funding this, bro. Somebody is doing it. There's no way that you could wake up every morning and say, yo, I'm getting on a fucking and I'm gonna start some shit. I'm gonna be that guy. For how long does this last? Just curious. Because there's times that I'll be like, yo, oh,
I think you're
we're
going to deal
getting
with him all 2026.
Bro, it's funny to me
that's right,
as
Barry motherfucking Wood, man. If it's
as
consensual,
somebody
it's all right, man.
as somebody who tried to come on here humbly as I could. It's funny to me to watch a new guy come fresh on the scene and demand to see everyone's paperwork and check everybody's gangster who've been on here for a long time. Like, and that's just weird to me because it's like, bro, who are you though? You know what I mean? Like, who are you to come in and demand anything from anyone?
Yeah, no, he's absolutely on some sort of high horse that
Hey,
it's
but we're all
fucking
watching it. Hey, we're all watching it, and we've been talking about it for the last 30 minutes.
no, yeah, no, listen,
Facts.
man. Yeah, listen, it's creating content. Like I said, for whatever reason is the algorithm is favoring this fucker and he's stirring shit up. He's just creating a stir up. And it seems like, right? That's the only thing buzzing right now.
Yeah. Well, and I heard on I think it was New York's live earlier, man, before Flames was up there. I heard them talking about whenever the whole shit with them and Stony Tony, that started going down, and then Flames showed up right after. Like they said, people been talking about that the whole genre been kind of like lame as hell now, and like that it's been falling off. But I don't know, man. That's also people who are all
Well,
about the
look at the
dub
timing on
stuff.
this. Look at the timing on this, Corrupt. It's funny you say that. That's when we started going live on New Age Plug again. And then the first or second live is when we had Flames on.
I honestly believe I'm looking at this from a marketing aspect, right? I think he's good for the genre for right now, right? He's got shit flowing, he's got views up, he's got the community interacting with other communities, he's got it buzzing, right? So for how long, we don't know. But I think for right now, it's something good for the community. It's almost like adding you know, more fish to the pond, if you may say.
Hey, man, I don't dig the style, but well played.
Yeah, I don't dig this style. I don't dig the false narratives, the fucking false jackets, and
Yeah,
all
let's
the
be
fuck shit.
real. Let's be real. If he came out and just started doing, let's see, because he's a preacher, right? So if he came out and did preacher shorts, or he even did hip hop before, the hip hop shit, hip hop's dead. You know, we haven't had a hip hop charted song all year, right? Um, so it's like, I mean, dude, the prison genre, he went to prison, so it made sense. It's just, you know, I don't know. I would do things differently, but I'm not him.
Yeah, I don't think he
Exactly.
understood the marketing aspect. Like, I think he just understood the chaos aspect of it in the marketing world. Because for
Well,
everybody knows that sometimes people find out about YouTube through drama. Comes from other platforms, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever. But usually they come over to the drama side if they're new to YouTube.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I well, like my bad, plug.
No, no, go
Um,
ahead, go ahead.
I remember when I first came around, bro. Like I had no idea about the community, the genre, like how deep it ran, the lore. Like I had no idea, man. So like, I didn't even know what I was getting into, really. Like when I got
This
in, when I started making it, I knew a little bit, but like, bro, like toe in the water type shit because like there's just still so much I don't know of this one community that is previous to me. But I know a lot. I know how the shit plays now. You know what I mean? I didn't then, and odds are he didn't have any idea either. Um, you think you gonna get on here and make some damn videos and just do your thing and read comments. Next thing you know, you doing lives and you in lives with live chat scrolling and trolls rolling. And, you know what I mean? Like the shit hits different than you think it's going to.
So what I
Yo,
do is I treat this shit like the prison yard, man. I just sit back and observe and see what the fuck is going on. I see who's real, who's dedicated about this shit. You know, whether that be the workout pit or the fucking content. And then you got the guys that's scrounging and running around with cups of coffee, talking about, yo, can I get a shot? Yo, let me get two crackers
Mhm.
soups into fucking commissary. You know, those guys fucking. Let me get two roll ups. I got a stand for you. All that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
you
how I
get a
look at
black
it.
and mild till Friday, dog.
Chill, bro. You might as well take the whole pack and just get two for one, bro. I mean, one for two. I'll
Let
give
me
you one. You give me
let me
two
answer
packs.
this. Let me answer this real quick. Do you, dude? You support Dub? We don't support Dub over here. In fact, we don't support y'all's interaction either. Like, it's gone too far. I mean, 3 years, no money has been made. You guys have spent money. You guys are in the red with the Dub beef. There's no way any money has, besides Stony Tony or and some legit maybe like a monetized channel. But dude, you guys have not made no money off the Dub beef. We don't support
Yeah,
that or him.
that's one thing, right? It's cool if you're creating content, whether it's a skit or it's a play or it's improv, however you want to call it, and you're making money off of it. Hey, I get it. I understand. There's a business marketing aspect. I can get down with that. I'm from New York City. That's all we fucking deal with out here. But when you're just doing it for free, just to do it, like that's mental health shit. Like this is like that's like almost like kid shit, 90s shit on the phone talking bullshit all day long.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Facebook back in the day. It's like shit posting. It's like YouTube. They use YouTube as shit posting. You
Yeah,
know,
like shit. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah, shit posting. You're
shit
just you're
post.
just
Yeah,
you're just taking up fucking time and viewers.
But
Well,
not, but you know
man,
that don't
if
apply to everybody. I mean, you know, you got actual channels, bro. You got people, you know,
look,
that are actually doing that.
if
Just you know, but go ahead.
if nobody's really getting hurt and they getting on here just having a little hobby, enjoying their time, bro, no harm, no foul. The problem is when shit starts, you know, what I mean, getting off of YouTube and people start getting hurt, taking shit in real life, things like that. That's the problem.
Chris, Kansas City says you snowed in and bored. Oh man, and you got to listen to us right now. That sucks. Nah, man, we appreciate everybody being here. No, we are. Hold on, let me read this comment real quick because Kitty is part of the.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I don't. I don't even know. I've definitely had a kid draw on the wall before.
What
That don't
does
make
that
you a
Bro,
look
bad
like?
parent. That don't
my
make you
young
a bad parent.
my
Go ahead.
youngest daughter, man, she was like 2 years old. I had this microfiber couch so I could wash it, you know what I mean? Because I had young children. So she was like 2 years old, man. And she ended up drawing something on the couch, man. And when I saw it, I finally saw it. The dog was laying there. The dog had got up, moved. I saw it. I grabbed her up. I was like, hey, did you do this? What is going on? Like, explain yourself. She's like, I didn't do it. Deucin did it. Talking about the dog. It's talking about the dog did it. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, you know what I mean? I had to punish her and then go laugh about it though.
So something I learned from a very young, I don't know, I was a teenager. I was going to like self help classes and all that while I was
You were a
incarcerated.
teenage dirtbag, baby. Go ahead.
And one thing that always made sense to me that was mentioned to me, right? If a kid draws on a wall, right, and they're creating art, and you say, "Yo, that's bad," you're on timeout. I'm taking this away, or whatever punishment you give them, whatever it may be. You
Mhm.
could have destroyed the artist in that child.
Yeah, that ain't what you do. You sit them
Ooh,
down with what they supposed to be doing it with. Yeah, you direct them and you tell
You
them
redirect.
exactly what they did wrong and exactly where they need to put that at. And you know
Yeah,
what I mean? You
absolutely.
just reassure.
But that's something that always stuck out to me because there's a lot of times
That's
that
true too, bro.
um there was things that I might have been interested in or I might have did the wrong way and I got my ass whooped and it just totally deleted it from
Yeah, I
whatever artistry it could have been. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I got beat, bro. I got whooped and I mean, I ain't never whooped my kids like that, bro. Like, I had spanked my son when he was really young, and I was really young. And but then as the years went on, man, I never ever
That shit
again.
don't work, bro. That shit does not help at all. Bro, that's man, yeah,
nope,
bro.
doesn't
But
work.
like
That shit don't do
I got
nothing.
to the point where that's what I wanted to happen because then the punishment's over and done and out the way. You know what I mean? I can go about
Bro,
my
that shit
business
builds
and go do what
resentment.
I do.
It creates all kinds of fuck
Yeah,
shit.
it does. Yeah, it does. And then it takes a lot to work back from that.
Yeah, it destroys any kind of bond that you may have. That's like the last resort. You know what I mean? And it
And
shouldn't even be a resort, but
if
in
you're
a
the
society,
parent,
it shouldn't be an option, man.
if you're the parent, you better hope that your child even wants to damn near give it a chance to have a relationship with you when they're older.
Ooh,
It
talk it,
You
gets
know what I mean?
gets
talk that
wild.
shit.
It gets crazy.
Like I honestly feel like that sometimes with my own pops, bro. I'll be like, you know what, man? Like you even lucky that I even give you the time of day, really. Like, but I mean, I've had to let a lot of that shit go, bro. A lot of it, man. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, I also had to realize that, um, I mean, our parents are human. They live in their first human experience too. So what they were doing whenever they were doing it doesn't mean that they feel like they did it right. And if they could go back and redo it, that they would do it the same way, type thing. Now, my dad, the type person, he'd tell you he'd do everything the same way. But I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's his first time living life too, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like Theo Vaughn's dad. He was 80 years old when he had him. His
Yeah.
grandpa was born in 1850. So he had no
Jeez.
relationship with his dad or his grandpa, and they were already fucking on their way out. But that old sperm or something to it.
No, yeah, I was conceived by an older gentleman. He was 43 when he had me. So yeah, that's old sperm, no? 43?
Yeah, no, that's pretty. Yeah, my dad was older, not that old though, but
That's
he was
older
older
than
too.
me. Shit, I'm old, bro. That's older than me.
Yeah, yeah, you are pretty
Yeah,
old.
I'm not even 43 yet, so shit.
This is another episode of Crowbar. Make sure you smash the like. Um,
Hell yeah, do that. Handle your business. Hit that hype too. Shit.
that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. Let's talk about Debbie dads. So,
Fuck
and
him.
I want to talk about the real.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, love, but I want to give a shout out to Faith, Fathers Alive in the Hood. It's an organization that advocates for fathers that are going to court to get custody and all that. It's a real movement. And there are fathers out there that are really trying to be in their kids' lives. Like, I have full sole custody of my children. I was doing the paperwork while I was incarcerated, while they were stuck in the system. So, if you really want it, you can go out there and get it done.
Yeah, no, and I don't know if y'all remember the football player that. Well, he was a football player, but he used to put shoulder pads on. He would go around his in this run over deadbeat dads in Alabama. He actually passed away.
Yeah. I remember that dude, bro. Shit. I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah,
all about Buddy. He's a
yeah.
big boy.
He was. He passed away in 2025. But so when it comes to the relationship between the two parents and their split, right? Because I know there's some women right now that are going through in it, because we talk about the men's side all the time, the woman's side too. I know some women that have a manipulative ass baby daddy that may and for some reason they got the leverage, because we talked about it last time how, man, the men never get custody. My brother got full custody of his kids early, like when they were born, because his baby mama was a crackhead, right? But the ones that
Mm.
are still doing the split custody, the drop off, and having to do and making the sacrifices that you had to make sure, even if you didn't like the person, you made a sacrifice for that child. And I want to commend all you females and all you men that are doing that, for sure. It's
And that
hard to do that.
that's pretty much the best way a toxic relationship could end, ain't it?
I'm
Go
still
after you have
doing
a kid.
supervised visits right every fucking other Sunday, bro. The kids go to a supervised uh, building to see the other parental unit. You know what I mean? Shit is
Yeah, you
crazy.
have the custody though. You have to go take them
Hey,
to
Yurt.
your woman.
Yeah, it's a controlled supervised visits where it's monitored before, counseling before, during, and after for the other custodial parent. You know, but that shit
Well, you're
is
doing
still
the right
fun.
thing, even you sacrificing your ego to make sure that they're with their mom.
Yeah, but there's a lot of games that are played, but at the end of the day, man, it's
Yeah, they're
like,
not with her too long though. We know the whole story. DK.
yeah, no, but it's just, at what cost, right? At whose cost is this really, taken away from? It's not. Fuck my time. It's not about me. It's about them. So it's like for you to be playing games and one visit you're here, one visit you're not, and you're fucking around saying stupid shit on the visit. You know what I mean? It's not productive. It's not evolved to the point where it's like it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about
Now,
them.
now, DBS, you were locked up sometime while your kids were on the outside. Do you look at yourself as a bad dad during that time? And is there?
Absolutely, absolutely, scumbag, piece of shit. Fucking, I still, I'm a piece of shit for that, bro.
I
I'll never
I
forgive
know,
myself
man.
for that. Never.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I guess that's part of the. I guess that's part of the streets. Good thing you're out of the streets now. But for somebody that's been locked up, let's say 20 years, and then they get out, what is your like? They got, because we see this a lot where they miss their whole kid's life, right? What do they do, man? How do they be a good dad after that?
You would just have to be there. just be present, and then just can't
You have to
judge.
try. You would have to give some kind of effort, right, and not fake it on the internet.
Present, no, present, bro. You'd have to be present. It couldn't just be like, yo, look at my son. Yo, yeah, nah, man, that shit is not supposed to be. I don't put none of this shit on the internet. Other than us talking about it right now, you'll never hear about it unless I decide to make a video on it, which is not gonna probably happen. But you gotta remember, it's about time. You gotta be there, present. You gotta let them know. Abandonment issue is a real thing, bro. Kids get that shit, bro. That I had that shit. I didn't even know I had it until I got older. You know what I'm saying? I cannot identify it. So think about a child that's been in a situation. My kids weren't in the system, bro.
Yo, this chat is lit. Oh, my bad, DBS. Go ahead. I didn't mean
No,
to
go
cut
ahead.
you off, bro.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
DBS
Maybe
over here
it's
spitting that real shit.
maybe it's too
Fuck.
real. Go ahead. We can
No,
move
I
on.
was
Go
about to
ahead.
say the chat is fucking lit tonight. Salute everybody in the building, man. Jojo, AZ from everybody. Summer, Diego, Jen, Cactus Litos in the chat. Mile High Hustles in the chat, man. We
Yeah,
Lydia in this bitch. Stony Tony,
yeah.
Fat Stranger of Fiction, Forging Thought is in the fucking building. We
They
got
having it out.
Chaos, Amber, Nola. Oh man. Chris Kansas City, Jazz, RV TV. That's a Midwest TV troll channel. Um who else we got, man? Salute to Fortune, man. Fortune, man. He's a
Yeah,
strong individual. Very strong individual, man. I don't know
that's
how
the
he does
homie
it.
right there.
Yeah. Nobody can say anything to him, bro. He's lived a life that everyone else would fold. I know I would. I would fold, bro.
Man, I can't honestly can't even put myself in it, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't even wrap my head around it.
He's the only other life beside even Hassan Campbell's life was horrible too. Getting molested by African Bambata for years. That sounds horrible.
There's lots of
But
bad lives, man.
there's some
There's no
bad lives, bro.
comparison comparing bad lives, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out the homie.
Even Dub the come up, man. He had a bad life, bro. At the end of the day, they can say what they want about, but the dude had a bad life. He had a
There's you a
bad.
there's you
Go
a
ahead.
new chart to
That
make,
doesn't
bro.
make that doesn't get that's not an excuse, man. That doesn't make it right. You can't keep on going on. I could keep on saying that all I want, bro. I could been I had a hard life. I had a hard life.
Yeah,
I
it
had a
ain't about
hard,
the damage, it's about the fix.
yeah, like how much can you endure and not even use that as a fucking like a fucking crutch? Like some shit's supposed to fuel you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why that should be like, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because I know you lived a bad life.
I don't even talk about the shit I've been through. Sometimes I get into it with, yo, bro, it's
Some of
nine
that
times
shit
out of 10 is gonna fall on deaf ears. You know what I'm
just
saying? When the
some
time
of
is
it
right, the time is right. But
it's too sad type shit too, man. Like fuck. Like when do you get some shit off like that? Like, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Even when you do, it's like folks can't. I don't know, bro. They just can't relate to it. Like the empathy level they can't reach.
honestly, the only people or the only genre that I want to feel my pain and learn from my situation is the youth. You know what I'm saying? That's the only ones that I would want them to feel any kind of fucking hurt or sadness from my story, because I mean that's where it counts. So they wouldn't have to go through any of this shit. It would be it'd be in vain to let them. That's why I always I try to speak to the youth when I can, and it's not like on a broad scale, but like I might run into a younger kid that's doing some stupid shit or might be
Hmm.
on a path, and I might be able to give them a little insight or a little drop a little jewel on them, and that's the best I could do for now. But I
I
think that's what
think
matters the most. You know what I'm saying?
shit, you
Yeah.
only do what you can do, bro. You know what I mean? Like as long as you doing what you can do, you doing what you should.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I want to tap. I wish we could tap into DBS's life story, but he kind of acts like Flame Trotter when we ask questions, so we're not
No,
gonna
it's
do
just
it.
no. Listen,
It's
I
touchy.
know the book, man. It's not how you
That
ask. It's
that's
not
what
what
Well,
you
well,
ask. It's
let's go
how
to
you
this
ask it.
topic. Let's go to
that's
this topic because I have something I seen Corrupt say earlier, and I don't even know why he said it. But he
what you
said in the
mean.
chat on Fact Stranger Fiction Life, he said the streets is done.
Yeah, the
Corrupt.
streets are
The streets
done.
is dead.
They
The streets is
done,
dead,
son.
bro.
It's over, bro.
The
Bro,
streets is
why
dead.
you think I've been on the YouTube streets for how many years I've been on the YouTube streets? I've
Even
been realized when I came home off of this bid right here and I
That's
seen
what
every
corrupt meant. He meant the YouTube streets.
no, the fuck I didn't, brother. What you mean, man? Man, come on, man.
nah,
I knew somebody was gonna try to spin it like that, bro. I
I
ain't
did.
expect
I
it to
know.
be
I
you
wanted to
though.
do it first.
let's be real, the streets is a young boys game, man. I just hit 40, bro. I ain't trying
That's
to
what I'm
be in
about
the
to say.
goddamn streets. You
In
serious?
theory, even if the streets is out there moving like they are, they dead to me.
Yeah, they
So
fucking that shit. I'm out the game, bro. I'm too old. I'm a veteran, man. That shit is fucking. I know everything that's going on. Why would I even put myself in danger to fucking go back in the fucking swamp? I'm good, man. I'd be a fucking idiot to do that shit. All the knowledge I have and all the knowing I know,
Okay,
fucking
so
come on, bro.
the streets is not dead, guys. The streets
It
is not dead.
is,
The
bro.
streets.
The
No,
internet.
no, no.
There's
The streets
cameras
is
plug
not dead.
everywhere.
You're still in the streets. You're
plug
still walking
plug
by that homeless dude that's
plugs in the
fucking up
streets.
the trash that you're putting this. You know, you're a superintendent. So all the work you're doing around that building, you're still seeing the streets. You're still in the streets,
Yeah, but
technically.
that's yeah,
But
but
when you're
it's
talking
not the
about the
street
street
streets.
mentality, yes,
Not the
I'm
that's
in
streets
dead.
that I know. Your plug.
I,
I'm born in '85, bro. I was in the streets, fucking 9 years old. Like I'm talking
I'm
about in hand going to
But
crack
you're a
house to help
Harlem.
my
You're
mother.
still in the streets, brother.
Yeah, but this is not the same streets from the
And you
'90s,
have to be
bro.
the example of the streets. The
My
streets are
example,
not dead.
listen. My example of what I've been experienced and what I've been exposed to from a very young boy to what's happening now is not the same streets as I grew up in. This is a lot more watered down, and it's coming to the end where everybody is understanding the streets are dead, bro. It's over, bro. Everything's being tightened up. All belts
What?
on every single aspect of the system. Everything's being tightened up. Cash is about to be ruled out. Bro,
bro.
if you want to go
Well, they're
down that
still
rabbit
listen,
hole,
man.
that's
They're still
about to get
stealing cars.
crazy.
They're still stealing cars.
It's
They're
like I
still
was saying
listen.
earlier,
they're-
bro.
That's
They
only
got
allowed to happen to get the bodies for the collar,
every
bro, because it's
everything's
statistics.
so different,
The
man.
streets.
And that
That
6ix9ine joint, that's the time shift right there. When the 6ix9ine shit happened, that's when everything started shifting, bro.
I really dislike that bitch ass motherfucker
well, he's
6ix9ine,
from the
man.
same hood as you. But
No, he's
anyways,
not. No, he's not. Stop saying that bullshit, man. He's not. He's not from there, bro. He was
he
a
is from there.
visitor
He was.
that
What are you
infiltrated. He's
talking
a
about? Yes, he
visitor that
is.
infiltrated. He was a visitor that fucking infiltrated. That's what
No,
happened,
no,
bro.
no. Listen, bro.
Got
He was born there.
extorted.
His mom was born. His mom. They lived on the floor, bro. He was born there.
All right,
Um,
man.
but I'm surprised
Let
you
you
didn't
tell
even
it.
see because China Brim is from where you're from. He's seen him around, so I don't know. But anyways, uh, what was I getting
Nigga's
back
like
to?
fucking
The
20
streets
some
is
years
not
old,
dead.
bro.
The street. Listen, the streets is not dead. The mentality of the street mentality when you become an adult is dead. But it's a young man's game. The YNs and
Bro,
YCs are still drilling. They're still doing some form
Bro,
of
they were
hustling.
set
But
up, bro.
the
majority,
streets,
don't
I've
step on
been
my
talking
lines,
about.
man.
the
Listen, I've been
streets
saying this for
I
a
know.
while that they've been set up from COVID, man. And if we want to talk about it, let's fucking really get down to it and let's talk facts, bro. Let's not sell this dream fucking bullshit. Listen, COVID is what programmed everything that's taking place right now with the youngins. I'll tell you right now, there were no gunsmiths when I was growing up. There had to be one, and you had to be fucking in tune to figure out where that motherfucker was at to get anything done. Now all of a sudden, these motherfuckers are gun techs and they're building guns on 3D printers, bro. This is a part of the algorithm. This is how they switched up. They knew there was going to be an influx of children, kids at this particular age. The census is a real thing. Numbers never lie, right? So they knew all these things that were taking place and they fucking capitalized off it and they created and invested in future crime, bro. All these kids that are doing this crime right now, that was invested through the algorithm to give them the fucking
Well,
idea
bro,
to do it.
the streets that I knew, it's gone. Just like my DOC is gone. You can't find it anymore. It was replaced by that kill you stuff. But like, bro, when I was in the last little end run, what I was doing, I was messing with these younger cats. You know what I mean? Like not young cats, but younger than me cats, and they hella different. Like the way they moved, the way they did things was hella different. And I did not love it, you know what I mean? But it's way different. The shit that I was doing and the shit they doing nowadays, way different like it's just way different, bro. The
Well, you got
streets,
to remember the
I know.
networking in the
Hey,
streets was a lot different.
But corrupt. But not so the streets didn't die because of the fentanyl. I think what happened before that was when everyone was on the Roxys, but a lot of people that didn't die, they actually they went the other way. They actually started doing meth. I don't know if that happened where you're at, but at least in Palmetto, I would say everybody that was on Roxys either went to heroin or they actually went to meth. I know it's weird,
it
but it's
started the other way and went that way. Yeah, I mean, well, pretty much everybody was doing meth and the
but
opiates
everybody on the meth
together.
is still alive. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
But everybody I knew was doing on type shit together, or one day and then the other another day. You know what I mean? Like it
See,
was.
I've never been around any kind of meth heads for a long period of time. It's always been brief interactions, and it was normally always in fucking Salem, Oregon, or motherfucking Humboldt, fucking California. And it was, you didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's going on with that. But out here on the East Coast, man, drugs out here was crack, heroin, and those two drugs right there, man, set a different tone. Um, I'm just saying, when it comes to the stuff that takes place out here is a lot different that takes place out there, but it's still on the same kind of formula, if you get what I'm saying. They still need bodies no matter what, and they need crime because crime pays. So a lot of this stuff is already, I guess, pre-calculated and already organized to know what's going to take place when it comes to the crime rates and who's going to do what and how it's, you know what I mean? Like, they've been planning this shit for, I say, 20, 30 years ahead, if not more. Shout out to everybody in the chat,
Oh
man.
damn, my bad, brother.
I don't know, man. Corrupt might have fell asleep. He might have snoozed off.
I was doing something. I had my shit muted. I was doing something right quick, bro. My fault.
Nah, no
I was
worries.
looking away. I didn't even realize plug wasn't up here anymore.
I think Plug might have had a disconnection issue. My hustle. Shit.
Yeah, it's about my bedtime. It's past my bedtime, man.
Well, are you about to get up off here?
Who, me,
Me
man? My
too.
bad, my
Shit.
bad.
No,
I
no,
had
no. Mahal is in the back.
My
high
hustle, Conrad.
Yeah.
Conrad in the building.
Yep, that's right.
Oh shit, I'm about to stay another minute.
That's
What up,
right.
bro? How you doing, brother?
What up,
Going
brother?
on?
You good?
EBS
You good?
plug.
So what's
What's
going
going
on,
on?
bro?
Nothing. Just
What's
having a good
poppin'?
night, man. Life is good.
No,
Who's the
yeah,
next boxing
absolutely.
opponent? Because you gotta listen, Maha. You gotta fight a big name now. You gotta either fight Dubs, Gunner, or somebody, bro.
I'm going full pro in March, my boy. Unless those dudes are gonna turn full pro, then I ain't got nothing for them. You know what I mean?
Oh shit,
I
dude.
get
What about
tired of waiting around for some of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already old, dog. I'll be 55 I'll be boxer's age by the time I get a fight with someone else on here.
Boxer's getting a lot of backlash right now?
Nah, he does that to himself, bro. That's all his fault, bro. That's his doing. Usually when
Yeah.
people get on people's bumper, it's because their own doing. It has nothing to do with, you know,
You feel that way for Chad
crazy.
Marks?
He chose to come on here, He knew what he had going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know Chad, bro. Real talk. I've never really tapped in. I watched maybe one or maybe three of his lives, maybe three. I watched the Flames video, which is damn, that's probably one of his worst videos, one of his worst fucking. It was funny.
This what
No,
I hate
Chad
about
Marks
it,
was
man.
talking good, dude. That Chad Marks probably should delete that video because he's like, bro, he's like backing him up the whole time.
No, but in the comments, it was funny. I made a comment on there. I go, who actually believes this bullshit? And then he actually commented on my comment. He goes, nobody. And he was laughing.
Well,
I
bro,
was
like
like,
I hate that like people who have gotten out, stayed out, and been doing something constructive get drugged. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about and I'm not about what dude did at all. But I don't know what dude's doing now. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
For
Like
real.
I don't
That's
know
real.
how that daily household living. I don't know any of that situation. I know from the outside looking in, like he show how much money he's making. He show what he be doing. Like it seems like for a dude that served that much time in a federal prison,
Washed.
like he's
If I'm
doing
washed, why
really
am I 2 and
well.
0, fool? If I'm washed, why am I 2 and 0? If I'm washed, how come
Listen,
27 and 29-year-olds can't beat me? The fuck out of here, bro. You're fucking lame, homie. Where you at? You don't even got a picture, bro. Probably
who
in
you
your
talking
mama's
to,
basement.
Maha? Who
That
you
He
talking
in
money
the
about?
TV,
comments.
whoever the fuck that
He in the
clown is.
comment.
Oh, that's
I don't
goat,
play
Uh,
man.
these dudes no mind,
in
You
the
do
man.
all
These
comment.
things,
fucking
He's a
homie. I
whole
don't
clowns
know about
troll.
you. You
trolling,
put
man.
limits on yourself, boy. Put limits on yourself. You know what I mean? Because shit, there ain't no limits over here. I do what I'm able to do. Everything. If I say
Yeah,
I can do it, I can do it.
Do
them
you
hands
look
is
at do you look at the West Coast the West Coast, okay, so California prison, do you look at that as the NFL of the prison genre?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that. It's just a different. It's a whole
I
different
kind of get
style.
what
You know
you're
what I mean?
saying, though, plug.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're
at
saying.
first
I
it
mean, they're
didn't
the ones who
sound
probably
right.
started it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say that. I mean, everybody has a story, bro. You know,
Hey, Maha,
every
you ever
place
heard
is
about
different.
East Coast politics when it comes to racial segregation and all that? What are some of the stories you've heard when it comes to New York State or even the East Coast when it comes to comparison to the West Coast as far as racial segregation?
Shit, bro. I mean, I can't even speak on it. I wasn't there, bro. So, I
No, I mean
mean,
as far as like hearing through travels, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they just
You can
like
only
I hear
speak
through
on
travel.
Denver, just like you can only speak on New York.
no, no. Like,
I,
I mean, I wouldn't know. You would be able to tell me that. You know what I mean? I can only take someone's word for it. You know what I mean? I think if, like you said, you roll pretty much independent. Um, I'll say it like this: here where I'm at in Denver, I can speak where I'm at, bro. Um, the blacks, you got the Crips, you got the Bloods. They're separate cars, right? And the only way those two cars are gonna get together if something jumps off racially. You got the Muslims, very militant. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's
And then
everywhere, though.
you got a faction called the Family, which is I don't think they're BGA, but they're called the Family and very militant brothers. So they have a structure. You know what I mean? I I wasn't with all that militant shit, bro. I'll be honest with you that we wasn't like that. With the car I rolled in, it wasn't like that. There was no No one was gonna tell me do burpees and oh come on, fool. I didn't become a criminal so I could be told what the fuck to do, homie. Hey, you gotta do this and then fuck all that, bro. I'm a convict, homie. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But
Yeah.
I
you
understand
you
that
you you're gonna
150%.
toe the line, you know what I mean? I told the line, but there was limits, bro. You know what I mean? When I pulled up in other prisons and none of my homies were there, um, I'll give you a scenario. I pulled up in a prison. Uh, my 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 big homie, the metal, which is called the main man. His uncle was on a yard that I pulled up in, right? And he was rolling with the Sureños. Um, he was rolling with the Sureños. Me being a Northsider, but also being part of an organization, soon as the Sureños heard I was from the North Side, bro, right away they was right. They want to. Oh well, what's up? You know what I mean? But they only push who they can literally fit out. Whoever they think they can out physical, those are the dudes who they'll try to pick off. Right? They
Mm.
don't really fuck with the dudes who they know is going to give them a fight. Like, oh,
Gotcha.
it's too
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah. Gotcha.
So
I know
one
exactly what
time
you
we
mean.
got into it on the yard, right? We got into it, and my homie's uncle tried to pull that card. Hey, I'll tell my nephew. And I fucking laughed at him, bro. I was like, "You got me fucked up, homie. I don't ride coattails. Go ahead and call your nephew. Go send a kite to your nephew and see what the fuck he tells you, because your nephew knows I'm a loose cannon, homie. And you know what I mean? And his uncle pretty much told, or his nephew pretty much told him, leave him the fuck alone. You don't say shit to him. You know what I mean? And when I got
Yeah,
a kite back
a
from my
lot of dudes
homie,
don't have that wild card. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes bluff and think they can say they have the wild card, but when you really got that wild card in you, that changes the game.
yeah. So he basically was told to kick rocks. You know what I mean? You want to politic with those dudes? That's fine. I don't got nothing against that. some of those dudes were cool. I was cool with some of them. Some of them I wasn't. You know what I mean? And a riot jumped off, and shit, it was the G's versus the Sureños, and I got mixed up in the whole thing, bro, which was sad. This is what was fucked up, bro. So the riot jumps off, everyone boo bops each other, right? I
Mm-hmm.
get involved because one of my homies over there, and he starts getting slid, and I go stick up because he's got like 3 dudes on him, right? I get
Yep.
involved. At the end of the day, bro, when it's time, everyone starts getting pulled. When we're trying to get, what's crazy, bro, was in a, it's called CCA, Corporate Corrections of America,
Mm-hmm.
private prison. They
Yep.
didn't have a tower, bro. They didn't even have a gun tower in that prison, bro. These cops didn't even have fucking mace on the yard, bro. And it wasn't a level 4, it was a level 3, you know what I mean? But they didn't have nothing. So if shit popped off, they had no means to stop it. It didn't
Mm.
stop till dudes started getting tired. And luckily there was only a few pieces out there, so only a few dudes got stuck. But when it all was said and done, I got thrown under the bus, bro. Next thing you know, I'm in the fucking, I'm in the hole, and the investigators telling me I'm a shot caller for the G's, this, and that. And I was like, what? You got me twisted, bro. They're over there reading my back, reading my tattoos, asking me what they mean, and I'm just laughing at them. I was like, you got me fucked up, dude. I don't, They had to call in investigators from DOC to come over and actually tell them who was who and what was what. And it turned out to be a shit show, bro. But at the end of the day, I was in the hole for like 3 months, bro. And when I finally got out, because they found me not guilty, they had no videotape of me fighting, nothing. They said they did. Their shit was hinging on that I had hit a guard in the whole scenario, right? The
Oh.
guard over there in Benton County, it's called Los Animas, Colorado. It's mostly nothing but Mexicans over there, bro. It's all gente over there. So it's a very brown community. The guard that I uh allegedly punched, he came to my cell when I was in the hole, bro, and like opened the door and was talking to me. And he goes, I know you're the one who hit me. But he said, I fucked up. I should have never grabbed you from behind because you were like fighting 3, 4 guys. And that's why, whatever happened, happened. But he was cool, bro. He didn't say shit. He goes, I told him I didn't know who hit me. So they let me out after all that investigation. So check this. I get out of the hole, bro. And the Sureños and the G's are cool. We squashed it. They were like, we squashed it. And I was like, what? And they were like, we squashed it. I said, I don't know what that means, bro. So I
Off
was
and
over there
not.
trying to press the Sureños and saying, hey, bro, every one of them that was out there that didn't get sent away or whatever, I was like, it's time to go over here and pay the piper, bro. And they were like, nah, we don't want that, bro. We squashed it. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Well, we squashed it. And I said, I don't even know what that means, bro. And I knew what they were talking about, but I wasn't playing that. I was like, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, come and
And
handle it real quick. And that's not even in my vocabulary, bro. I don't know what that word means, squashed it. And they were like, yeah, and I knew what they were talking about, but I'm like laughing at them like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that word's not even in my vocabulary. You fucked up, homie. And it got to the point where I just basically fucking made them all look like hoes, bro. They would be working out on the weight pile. I'd go up and take their weights from them. Like they would have the 80 pounders or something I wanted to work out with. I'd go grab it, you know what I mean? And just walk off with it. And everyone was like, I'm using that, is it? And I was like, not anymore. You're not. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
what are you going to do? And they nothing. You know what I mean? And even one of the big brothers that was on the yard, he was one of the power lifters there, and he had a lot of time. And he was like, "Man, Conrad, don't get the weight pile shut down, homie. Like, cause this is all we got, bro. And this is how I take out my frustration, bro. And the last thing I want is to ever have to take my frustration out on you, bro." I was just laughing. I was like, I'm not gonna get the weight pile taken away, big homie. You know what I mean? He was cool, but he was being honest. He was like, "Hey, bro, this is my means of uh of letting that stress out." You know what I mean? So it's crazy, but
Yeah,
it's just
sound
it's a
wild.
lot of fuckery in there, bro. It's a lot of fuckery. Everyone trying to act like Mr. Trotter. You know what I mean? And it just gets old, bro, because there's not very a lot of people that are gonna really get with it. You know what I mean? There's not. You
Right.
really see the true essence of what people are, bro. Like I played with guns in the streets. You know what I mean? We all played with them guns. We all popped at each other's ops. You know what I mean? We did all that. But when you get to prison, bro, there's no guns. The only
Yeah.
weapon is you. You know what I mean? And that really separates the men from the boys, bro. Like You either with the
Shit,
business or you're not, bro. And I
guarantee.
looked at prison
But
as a
that's
way
why.
to settle a lot of street beefs, bro. When I got in there, you got to think, bro. I'm 21 years old. Um, I was on one, bro. And I was like, fuck it. Anybody who did me wrong on the streets that I run in here, anyone who did any of my family wrong, burned any of my people, I'm settling business.
Yeah.
It's time. We're gonna settle this right now. And that's how I kind of made a name for myself. Matter of fact, that's how I got started in the organization I was involved in. You know what I mean? Because they ran to the big homie to stop me. And when the big homie was like, why don't you just fuck him up? And they were like, nah, dude, he's kind of big, bro. He's kind of big.
Well, you know how like
See what I mean? Yeah.
every generation, man, gets more with the pistol play, to where we at now. You know what I mean? And I think that's why nowadays all these dudes in the joint got them bangers on them, because used to you threw hands a lot. Nowadays, like cats in the street, they ain't really getting as fit as what they once were. You know what I mean? Because
But
you
the
ain't.
ante is up now, corrupt. The ante's up. You know why? Because we got these fucking phones with fucking the camera. So
Yeah.
now if you get fucking beat up, you're gonna be, God, what the fuck? You're
Hey,
gonna get
this is
highlight reel.
somebody's baby mama. I'm gonna come back to this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You
But
know it.
On y'all's bumper.
Bruh. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
No, no,
no,
no,
you're
no.
good.
Continue.
I was just saying,
I'm just joking.
you kind of took me out of my. No,
Yeah,
but
he
the
threw it.
ante is up. Like I told my son when he was a kid, bro, when he was a little younger, when he was going to high school, I said, "Hey, dog, when I was in high school, you get your ass kicked. Hey, bro, you got to deal with that shit for like a week. You know what I mean? You got to get clowned
Yeah,
for like a
yeah,
week,
yeah.
week and a half,
Oh, you're right.
and
I
then
know where
everyone
this
forgets
going.
about it.
Yeah.
Now you get your ass whooped. You get immortalized in it, bro. It's like, look,
Yeah.
it's right there, dog. We can go look at this every day. Look, he got his ass
Yeah.
whipped. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got highlight reels.
Bruh, I
So
once knew
I
a
think
cat.
that nobody's taking no L's now, bro. No one's like, fuck that. I ain't taking no L. I ain't gonna get highlight reels. I'll just rather smoke this fool.
I once knew a cat, bro, that he used to record his fights every time he get in a fight. And this is when you had to have the big camcorder joint, you know what I mean? On the VHS tapes and joint. He would record, have his every fight recorded, bro. And like he had a big ass suitcase, man. And like anytime he wanted to shame whichever individual, he would just go back to that suitcase, pull it out, and start spreading the copies around again. You know what I mean? Like it was devious, man. It was devious. But that was before, you know what I mean? Everybody had
Oh yeah.
access to everything. So it was a big deal back then.
Just like Plug said, boxer gets a lot of heat. Look, he chose that, bro. You know what I mean? Now he's like, now everyone's like, and he could sit there till he's blue in the face and say that fight didn't mean shit to him. That's a big lie, bro. He talked about that fight for 5 years, 4 years before he got in that ring, bro.
I got
And
your next opponent.
that dude would get,
Oh,
bro.
damn.
Muscles
Come
don't win
on,
fights,
man.
my
Come
boy.
on now.
He's juiced up, homie. He's juiced up.
Yeah,
Bro,
you think so? Oh
I
he
think the
looks
fight.
shit.
he
Oh,
looks
he's
a
juiced to the
lot
gills. You can tell, bro. He gained about fucking 10, 15 pounds of muscle.
he
Yeah,
looks a
he's
lot
juiced. He
like
was
a
a big
dude
old
I
pudgy boy.
know
He was a big old pudgy
right
boy.
in that picture.
Yeah, yeah. You think he got the hands though? Cause I don't know, man.
Oh,
He
fucking
looked
Pino
sloppy when
blue
I
bopped
saw
his ass, so
him.
I don't know, bro. Pino blue bopped him, so
Well, he looked
Pino slid
sloppy
his
when he
ass.
lined it up that day, bro. Like when he went to line it up that day, bro, he looked sloppy with the work just out the gate.
Hey, if I ain't gonna lie, the size dip because I seen Pino. I met Pino real life, right? He's not that like big, like compared to 1090 Jake, bro. Like the size difference is and for Pino to put him, man, even though it was brass knuckles, we can't forget that there's some, it's not completely fair, but again, this is some they were going by prison politics.
Well, I mean, it's a street fight, bro. Anytime it's a street fight, there are technically no rules to a street fight. So
Yeah, no, I hear that. That's why some people didn't want to get in the ring; they want to do it in the street.
yeah.
They don't want it to get embarrassed in the ring. They want to get a baseball bat out of the back of their truck.
Yeah. Hardcore match, bro.
That's the thing.
Table,
Most dudes are
ladders, and
fragile like that,
chairs.
though. Plug, they're fragile, homie. Their egos are fragile. Their the whole persona is fragile, bro. You throw a big ass rock at it, it's gonna fucking shatter.
I
So as
beat
soon as you
somebody
boob
in the
off one
head
of
with
them and
my
you see it on
Kroger
tape, they're like,
war.
"Oh, you ain't really shit. You look what happened to Boxer. He talked all that crazy shit, and then look what happened, bro. He showed dude, if he would even made a fight out of it, he would have been fine. He got fucking bounced around the ring the whole fight, dude. That
Oh, it
fight
was
could have been
ugly,
stopped
bro.
5, 6 times, bro.
It was treacherous.
So yeah. And I wasn't even really that good then, bro. I walked into that fight injured. You got to think boxing wasn't my thing. That was me training for about 4 or 5 months. Now it's a whole
He
different monster. Now, dog, you're stepping in the ring that actually knows what he's doing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, brother. And it's not like I can't be beat, bro. I'm just
He
willing to go
looked
in there. If it
he
happens,
looked
it
really
happens.
bad,
I'm
bro. He
not
looked
fragile, bro.
really bad.
I'm not fragile. If I get my ass beat on here, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's not the first time I had my ass whooped. You know what I mean? So shit, come with it, dog. I'm not
Hey,
fragile.
man,
I'm
I
not putting
mean,
on a persona. I'm not a character, bro. You know what I mean?
at
This ain't a
the end of
character.
the
This is
day,
really me.
at the end of the day, for anybody to say it and go do it, you gotta respect that, bro. You know what I mean? Like boxer looks sloppy and bad, but
100%. I respect
it,
the fact that he got in that ring, bro.
yeah. Anybody to show up and do what they was talking about doing, you gotta respect it, man. You got to win, lose, draw, or indifferent. Yeah, you gotta respect it.
I give him all his props, bro. I really do. I have nothing bad to say about the dude. Uh, like I say, he fucked the bag up. That's about. I can't say that enough. But at the same time, fuck it, bro. It is what it is. That I just a firm believer if
Hey, man,
anything's gonna happen or supposed to happen like that, it's just the way it goes, bro.
there's a lot more to it than hands, bro.
Absolutely.
Hands, hands.
Hands. Play the video. Drop the
So
video.
So I will say this though, when it comes to the prison guys though, I mean, yeah, pulling up, you guys are already supposed to do that. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Y'all are already supposed
Bro,
to pull up and fight.
I'm going
Now,
off
when it
what
comes
I've
to people,
seen.
now when it comes to civilians, they pull up to a prison. Now that's when you'll gain respect. That's when the one that you're not expecting to do it is when you gain respect. These prison dudes, you guys are already supposed to. And Mile High's already proven he does it. But these dudes, they, come on, man. You're supposed
Come
to
on.
already do that.
Okay. I mean, I gotta hear you out, bro, because that's basically the same argument I made about praising good fathers.
No, for sure, for sure. I'm just saying that you already are you're already supposed to be living this let's just say if they have this persona or it's their real life. They're already supposed to be living it. And
Ethos,
part of
bro.
that
Yeah.
is showing up to fight no matter what. Like you're going to fight, not picking and choosing, doing what doing what you handling business. That's not it's exactly what actually now that you're saying it is exactly what the father
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Pretty
Just
much.
fucking handle it, man. Like come on, man.
Come
That's
on, man. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Get ready for
Like,
work, y'all.
like at some point, not everybody is as old as Conrad and as in shape and able to do it as Conrad. You know what I mean? Like everybody's different, bro. There could be somebody who's 45 and they can't do it. You know what I mean? They just can't do it. Like, I
Possible they
mean,
gotta want to do
but,
it though. You know what I mean? If it
but
doesn't mean
like,
nothing to them,
if
you know.
here's where it all differs, though. Like, you get guys like Conrad who could come on here and act like a tough guy, but he don't. But if you're gonna be somebody who can't do it, then don't be on here acting like you're gonna whoop everybody, man.
Exactly. That's my point, bro. Like I would love to get Flames in the ring. I would love it. I know he will never do it, bro. He will never do it. He's a chicken shit, bro.
It's too
Everything
much of
about
a
his
size
character tells
difference.
me,
It's too much of a size
he's
difference.
he's over 200 pounds. Plug. Anyone over 200 pounds is a heavyweight, bro. It doesn't matter,
Yeah, me and you would
bro.
be a matchup. But
It,
but
it's you know what
I
I
would
mean.
lose. I would lose in a
It's
boxing match.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
wait
can't
5
say,
years. I'm
oh,
gonna wait
wait.
till you turn 55.
Okay, I got you, big dog. I'll go out there with my walker and
Right,
just
That's what I
grab a
right.
told.
bucket.
Hey, I told Minor Mouse the same thing. I was like, bro, I'll fight you. Just give me 10 years, because dude, in 10 years he's gonna be fucking 60.
Another one. I'll fuck him up, bro. I'll fight him. He can fight, dog. All bullshit aside,
Really?
from old,
Okay? So,
that boy can fight.
whoa,
That boy can fight.
whoa, yeah, he could fight. You're gonna,
He
dude,
can fight.
bro, holy
I'll
shit!
fuck
Why
him
have
up,
we
bro.
not
I've
set
seen him
this
train
up?
with dudes here.
Yeah.
He trains with dudes here. I don't even know if I would even want to do business with somebody like that, bro. To be honest with you, that dude that he came and fought here when AZ fought on that card, um, that dude got a lot of shit for doing that whole thing with him, bro. We were clowning on. He's in jail right now. Uh,
Yeah, that dude
uh,
could box, bro. He fucked. He even talks about it.
he goes to the dude. I trained with that dude. I got a video of me training with him. At the ABs, bro. He's a fucking monster, bro. It was
Yeah,
funny because my coach, he was we were talking, bro, and I told my coach about him. They call him Big Baby, right? That's his name, Big Baby. That's what they call him. But he fucking he was like, "What's up?" We started talking, right, bro? And then my coach looks at me and he goes, "Don't fucking spar him, bro." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Don't spar him." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Cause that motherfucker gonna try to knock you the fuck out, bro, and he could fight." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Dude, I've trained with that kid. I've let him in my gym." He goes, "Everybody he spars with, he tries to knock him out." Like now, I give
Mm.
him, you know what I mean? I don't know if he'll beat me, but he's tough, bro. He's been boxing since he was a kid, bro. He's not a slouch. So AZ didn't get in there with no pussy. That dude got hands, bro. He could fucking fight. He's a real pro fighter, bro. He's a pro, not a pro am. He's a pro. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, he just stopped fighting. I guess he's gonna start doing bodybuilding and shit. But he's a bad motherfucker, though. I've never sparred him, bro.
Damn.
I'll be honest with you. My coach didn't want me to spar him. Be honest with you. My coach was like, dude, he's gonna try to hurt you, bro. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, he's gonna try to hurt you. He never showed up at our gym. You know what I mean?
do you think there's a chance you could get beat by Minor Mouse in the ring?
No, he's too small, bro. He's way too small. He's got skills. He's too small. He's too
Yeah,
small.
nothing's gonna hurt you. I don't think.
He's too. He doesn't have the
He'll be
power to
like
knock
Jake
me out.
Paul and Joshua, bro.
Those dudes are beasts, bro. Jake Paul, did you see what he did to his jaw, bro? Broke it on both sides. That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
vicious, bro.
Broke jaw, Jake Paul.
yeah, yeah. Ah, it's
Respects to
crazy.
Jake, man. I like Jake. Shit. Salute to Jake because he's a YouTuber, bro. Honestly, like, I can't hate on Jake because that'd be just hating on myself. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah, you're doing the same
Gi-
shit, bro, on a smaller scale, but
exactly.
you're
He's
doing the
giving me
same
hope,
fucking
bro.
shit.
Shit, like, I wish I could get a fraction of what he gets money wise, bro. I'd do that all day.
Hell
Well, that
yeah.
Minor Mouse fight is dude. That would be honestly if we can get him to do that. But he's been training his son. He doesn't even fight no more. He doesn't even pull up to do events no more.
Well, because he's already getting threats and everything. He gets death threats and all that shit.
Yeah, he's no good, man. No good. Big Lance would probably take that fade though. That wouldn't be fair though, man. You would fuck Big Lance up. Holy shit.
That guy can't fight, bro. He can't fight a lick. I seen him get knocked out twice on here.
I know, man. And
I was like, dude,
again,
no
that
head
goes in.
movement,
But they all give
so
him credit.
awkward.
Oh, he pulled up. Oh, he showed up to fight. They give him the
No, he
credit
did.
for.
Hey, he did. Respects to Big Lance for that, bro. Like like what makes me laugh is Flames going after Big Lance, bro. Like, bro, do you realize we've already talked about this? That dude been deemed no good like 2 years ago, dog. Like everybody already been on that dude's helmet, bro. You are late to the game, one boy. Like he thinks he's really pulling some shit covers on Big Lance. Like, bro, you got a mental. You missed it, bro. He was drunk as fuck. He was drunk as fuck earlier. He had me laughing, bro. I was like, oh
He
my
got
god, please
drunk.
don't let this dude have no
Oh,
keys
bro,
to the
he
car.
was
Whoa,
lit,
wait a
bro.
minute. Oh, Flames, he
Somebody,
got drunk tonight.
somebody said he
Uh huh.
passed out on his live.
He passed out on
No,
the
he wasn't
live
passed out.
stream.
Somebody said
No, he
that.
wasn't on the live. He was just talking shit, bro. He was talking to himself. It was funny, bro. He wasn't even following the chat. He was just sitting there talking to him, muttering shit. You fucking guys don't know, and it was fun, dude. It kind of make you feel. You seen the true essence of who Flames is, bro. He's a
Yeah,
drunk, bro. He's an
yeah,
alcoholic.
yeah.
Everything that he's ever got in trouble for, alcohol is behind it. And I told you that. Alcohol's behind it. He's not a tough guy, bro. He has it's called liquid balls. You got to drink to get some crazy shit going off, bro. You're not one of those dudes who's just gonna. Oh, I burned a chomo's face. Oh, I evicted the cartel, bro. They weren't cartel, bro. You put cartel in there to make you sound good. Nowhere in the paperwork does it say cartel.
Yeah,
Oh, I made the
except
car,
for him
bro. If they were
saying,
cartel, you and your wife would be missing and on milk cartons, homeboy. They wouldn't even have found you. You'd be in some landfill in fucking Minnesota somewhere, bro.
"Hey,
You, you,
I
you
need
don't
some
nobody
honest."
a big cartel.
Why is
I
Swifty Blue still alive?
That ain't cartel, bro. Those are Mexican mafia members, bro. You're talking
Oh,
about
different.
it's
Okay,
kind of
okay.
it's kind of down on the ladder there. You know what I mean? Not saying they don't have no heat or they ain't about nothing, but You know what I mean? It's funny because my cousin is over from right around where Swifty Blue's neighborhood is from. They're actually rival neighborhoods.
Interesting.
They're actually rival neighborhoods, and my cousin was telling me he was making me laugh. He's an OG. He was like, they're lowering that. He was telling me before all that shit came out on the paperwork that his own homies were lower lullabying him. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, they're making him think he's good. They're gonna end up getting him soon, bro. Like they make him think he's good in the hood, and then he puts his hat guard down, and they end up never find him again. You know what I mean? You don't see him no more. But he hipped up, and he's not staying where he used to stay. He probably pops up over there every now and then, but he's not around there where he's, you know what I mean, all the time like that.
Bro, I haven't said it in a long time, man, but don't drink and live.
Don't drink and
No, don't
live.
get high and live. Don't drink. Yeah, for sure,
AGB.
for sure.
Oh man.
Don't drink and live,
Yeah, the
man.
cartel ain't gonna call no cops. You're right about that, Money TV. At least you're right about that. They're not calling no cops, bro. Cartel got too much to lose. They don't call cops. They just gonna make
Yeah,
you
I
disappear,
said
bro.
that earlier. Yeah.
And he
Well,
even said,
fellas,
"Oh, I evicted the FBI, bro. You ain't evicted no way. If those were really feds, bro, you ain't gonna make them leave. Shut up, dude.
Man, I got
Stop
people
it."
that have hit me up, man, that like I honor their opinion. And they've told me that the way that dude came into our community and the way that he's doing, they firmly believe that he's involved in something. If it's them
Thank you.
alphabet boys or something, but
I
they
said that
feel
myself.
strongly.
No, it's the truth. That's what I said, bro. He wants people to get here and admit on camera and have their words saying who they were, what they were. Bro, you think they don't fucking troll these things to try to get fucking dirt on people? To see
Mhm.
who's the real players and if any of these guys are real players, bro? It's a fact. That's why I said, bro, the what he's doing is unbecoming of a convict, bro. It's just the truth. I'm not trying to hate on the dude. I'm just calling the facts, bro. Like I've
It's
never heard of Chomo fucking torpedoes, bro, and feeding Chomos fucking sandwiches to go hit, bro. You don't let those fools don't live in the dorms, homie. They're not anywhere. You either they're
man.
smashing them off the yard as soon as they find out who they are. They're either getting stuck or they're going in the infirmary. They're gonna get airlifted or they're getting fucking folded, bro. Just a fact. Or something's wrong with your fucking system, bro. If you ain't doing that to them, something, yeah. Because people used to say that. That matter of fact, when I first got on here, that they used to tell Gangish this too. That Colorado lets moles live on in the prisons with them, and I was like, what? Shit,
Hmm.
not in the 90s when I was doing time. Fuck no. They have a whole prison dedicated to moles, bro. It's called fucking it's called Fremont jail and Fremont prison, and it's in the Canyon complex. In the Canyon complex, you got like 9 prisons. It's in Canyon City. It's in a big old fucking desert, and there's literally 9 prisons on that complex, anywhere from minimums uh all the way up to shoe. You know what I mean? Level 4, level
Mhm.
5 shoe. And basically, bro, there's one that's called Fremont. We call it Tremont, but that's where they go get all their sex offender. That's where they go do all their, you know what I mean? Their classes and shit to make sure they're
Yeah,
not offenders
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Rehabilitating
Crazy.
my head.
Yeah. We used to do
Yeah,
this thing called green sheet patrol, bro. And your green sheet, when you're a prisoner here in Colorado, at least back in the 90s, you would get a green sheet. And your green sheet would tell you how much you were sentenced for, what you were sentenced for, how much good time you can earn, how much good time you have earned, and how much you can earn. All your time comps on there, everything, right?
yeah.
And if you don't have that, bro, real solid motherfuckers, as soon as they get to their dorm or wherever they're getting to their unit, they literally put that green sheet on your, you know how everybody has their board where they put their pictures? Well, I
Right,
don't know if
right,
you know this, but in prison they give you a board, like a backboard, and you can
right.
put your pictures on there of your family, whatnot. Everybody who's solid, they thumbtack
Post
that
this
green
shit.
sheet to their board. And it's
Yeah.
right there, bro. And if it's not right there, then you're questioning why it isn't. Like, hey, what's up? Let
Right,
me see your
right,
green
right.
sheet. And if somebody says, "Oh, I didn't get my green sheet, mine's get sent home," you just take off on them.
Suspect,
Don't
yeah.
even give them a chance. And sometimes they'll get like a couple days to talk to their case manager and get their green sheet. But if they don't have their green sheet in like about 5 days, oh, they're getting yeah, it's gonna happen. They're done.
Uh, yeah, no, I hear that, but I mean that's understandable in those like that type of term right there with everybody's paperwork being on deck. That makes sense to me. But somebody showing up on here and demanding everybody paperwork, that it just does hits different, man.
My thing is everybody's rats, right? Everybody has a here's the thing, bro. When he reads stuff, he takes shit out of context, he moves the goalpost. Oh, he did
Oh
this.
yeah, I've seen
You know
him
what I
watch
mean?
the same video like 4 times over the last 2 days or so, and the one to Josh, and like every time it's like he tries to figure out something new. You know what I mean? Like he definitely tries to pick things apart like that, man. Like I was thinking, like, damn, bro, you gonna have this whole video memorized. How many times I know you watched it? Like, I don't know. I think he might be losing people during them times, bro. Because I know I
Oh, he
leave whenever it's something I done watched, and he's replaying it, and he'll
oh, he
replay it
does it all the
5
time.
times. Yeah,
He's
this shit
literally
drive me
blocking
crazy,
people
bro.
who agree with him and who want to watch him, bro. He blocked them just because he said
He
something he didn't
blocked
like.
me, bro. He blocked me. I was trying to tell him that he had the wrong dude when he was looking up Josh from 23-1 the first time. And I told him, he said I was trolling him, and that he blocked me from there. So
Yeah. He doesn't like anyone who disagrees with him. Just like when the cartel called the cops on him and he was in the back of the car telling them they're drug dealers. You're snitching, bro.
yeah,
It
he
doesn't
said
matter. Oh,
today
when
on
they
his
call the
live,
cops on you, you can say whatever you want. No, you can't, bro. No, you
he
can't.
said on his live
No, you don't.
today, he said he lets folks be in his chat until they say something that he don't he don't want them to say, or he don't think they should say, or something like that. And then he said, and then I block you. It was it
You
was some
see everybody that
narcissistic shit, bro.
he's the trolls fucking the trolls are loving him right now, bro. They're going. All he's got is trolls in his chat now. He's opened that door. And
They
once they get a
loving him,
smell
but
for that
not in
shit,
the right way.
no, no, yeah. So once they get a smell of his shit, it's over, bro. They're just gonna bombard him. He's already feeling the pressure, bro. That's why he drank tonight. If you didn't see him, bro, he had a Smirnoff. He was all, bro. He was faded, bro. I was like, oh shit. And I'll say this, bro. I looked into him enough that you can see alcoholism runs deep in his family, bro. I've seen pictures of him and his family, bro. It's bad, homie. And it's like, fuck, bro. So when he gets going like
That
this,
sucks.
there ain't no stopping him, bro. He'll probably end up in jail in about a week or two. You know what I mean? If
If
he
that's
isn't
true,
going to
bro,
get another bottle right now. Hopefully he's
if
not.
that's accurate, and you know it's like that, and it runs rampant through his bloodlines, man, that sucks, bro. But
Yeah.
you know, I know people who has ran rampant and they've drank for a long time, and then they just quit it one day,
Family
man.
members like that, bro. I have family members like that. And then they get cirrhosis and they're like, oh, I don't want to die. And, hey, bro, shouldn't have drank all that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But
Yeah, bro. I've never been big on drinking, man.
me neither. That's never been my thing, bro. I've always been a weed smoker. I'm, I, yeah, I'm not a drinker. I've never really been a drug addict, bro. Weed is all I've ever done.
Now I can't
Um,
say that, but I can say I've never been a drinker much.
oh, I did. Don't get me wrong. I did a linea when I was younger, and just coke wasn't for me, bro. It just wasn't my drug. Like, bro, I'm too amped up to be snorting no
Yeah,
coke. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
like
oh, I
going
don't need.
the other way, bro. Yeah, I like that
No, me
slow
too. Me too.
motion.
Me too. Me too. Hey, me too.
Yeah,
In prison,
yeah.
in prison, let's just say this. I was the Dr. Feelgood. I was the little store, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
one day I dipped and was like, oh, what are all these dudes raving about? You know what I mean? Like I've never tried
Uh,
this. And I
it's
fully
like a
like
kiss
with
from
cocaine,
heaven.
never understand it. Like, why would you want to feel paranoid and fucking heartbeat
Yeah,
out of your fucking chest?
yeah.
The
I
other
get
way,
that.
bro, is like you feel like
Yeah,
you're floating on a fucking cloud. I was like, oh, I absolutely
it's
understand this.
like
Like, oh
it's
no,
like
this is bad.
a kiss from heaven, bro. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Um,
I understand that. So that's why I was like, oh no, I could definitely become addicted to this. So I shut it down right away.
yeah, that shit's wild, bro. It's a ride. It's a ride for sure, man. Good grief. But
Bro,
no,
a matchstick of that shit, like you know what a match head looks like?
yeah,
It looks like, and they call it papers. So a paper in prison is 50, bro. A match head of that.
damn, bro. Sheesh.
Off a
What's that?
gram,
That's
bro,
like
you
a
can make like
10.
13 to 1400 off a gram.
So it's not even a tenth.
No. What's crazy, bro, is I used to take everyone's business because I would give 3 for 100, bro. 3 match heads for 100. I'd still make 13 to $1,400 off of what, $120 gram, $150 gram, if that.
Mm,
Crazy.
damn. Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's wild work right there, bro. Like, still yet I couldn't imagine being, you know what I mean? Like at first it'd be cool if you up in there and you get that. It'd be nice to sit back with that for a minute. But then, bro, after when you start needing it, oh man, it'd be horrible. So
We're
once
gonna
you
handle
start,
some real quick. These kids are getting out of line. Hold up, I
hey,
gotta go
let's
put
just
them
end it,
smack
bro.
down.
Let's wrap it up. Let's just wrap it up, brother. I need to
Yeah,
go to
that's what
bed
I was dealing
anyway.
with my kids too, guys. Y'all have a good
Man,
night, man.
I gotta go
Hey,
put the smack down. So
for sure, man. Always good to see you,
you guys have a blessed
Conrad,
night,
man.
corrupt. My brother, God bless. God bless, plug. You guys have a good night, man. It's all love.
Hey,
DVS, I hope you're doing good, homie. Salute.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year,
Year to
man.
everybody. Happy New Year.
Yes,
Juan
sir.
Gotti, the homie, all you, even Money TV, talking all that
Yeah.
shit. Y'all have a good
Yeah.
night.
Shout out. All right, man. All right, plug.
All right, Corrupt Cartel.
I liked where this live was going, bro. I like the hypocrisy of the prison genre.
The hypocrisy. I misspelled it.
Nah. It's just it's a joke from somewhere else.
uh, oh shit.
Nah, there's this country guy, man. He says that shit like that. Hypocrisy. But yeah, I like that. I like where that was going, man. I think we all got off on a tangent somewhere, but anyway, bro, I always appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. We'll
It's
we'll
been,
we'll tap back in on these topics. Great topics. I'll talk to you later.
been another one at the crowbar, ladies and gentlemen.
Crowbar, man. Episode 2 coming soon.
With much gratitude and great respect. I'm out.
Like Maxwell messages with the dealing. Won't stop at a little, I've been trying to get a million. That shit ain't a lot, watch me flip it to a billion.